What happens to your erections? When you ignore these 5 silent testosterone killers, did you know that a single sugary drink can drop your testosterone by 25% in just hours? Or that scrolling your phone before bed could be the reason your morning wood disappeared? Before we dive into today's eye-opening topic, smash that like button, subscribe, and share this video with a friend who needs to hear this. And in the comments, tell us, which of these bad habits are you struggling to break? Let's be honest. You used to be able to get hard just from a glance or a whisper. Now, not so much. Erections that were once instant and rock hard now feel unreliable. It's frustrating, embarrassing, and can mess with your confidence. Most guys blame aging, but here's the truth. Age isn't the main villain. What's really to blame are subtle, everyday habits that slowly choke your testosterone and sabotage your sexual performance. But here's the good news. You can fix it naturally, no pills, no weird procedures, just pure biological strategy. So in this video, we'll expose the 5 silent habits that are killing your erections and exactly how to stop the damage starting today. Pause for a second, tap like, subscribe, and drop a comment telling us your biggest takeaway from today's list. Habit 1, the sweet killer, sugar shocking. Statistic, a 2013 study from Massachusetts General Hospital showed that one sugary drink can drop testosterone by 25% within just 2 hours. Let that sink in. You're sipping on health drinks or soda, not knowing they're crushing your hormones. Scientific backing, high sugar intake spikes insulin, which leads to hormonal imbalance and suppression of testosterone production. Even worse, consistent sugar spikes can contribute to insulin resistance, a path that leads straight to erectile dysfunction. Real-life example. One client I coach switched from daily energy drinks to plain water and herbal teas. In 30 days, his morning erections returned, and so did his energy. Solution? Limit added sugars to under 30 grams per day. Ditch sodas, fruit juices, and flavored coffees. Read labels like a hawk. Sugar hides under names like fructose and maltodextrin. Smash like if you're ready to detox your body from sugar and reclaim your drive. Habit 2, the sleep trap, poor sleep hygiene. Before we dive in, do yourself a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment telling us your average sleep time. You might just realize you're sabotaging your testosterone every night without even knowing it. Mind-blowing insight. Over 70% of a man's daily testosterone production happens during deep, uninterrupted sleep, specifically during stage 3 non-REM sleep, also known as slow-wave sleep. This is not just rest, it's biological alchemy. Your body doesn't simply rest during sleep, it rebuilds. Now here's the trap. Miss this deep sleep window regularly, and your body starts operating like it's decades older. That 25-year-old guy who's sleeping 4 to 5 hours a night and wondering why his sex drive is gone, he's not broken. He's just sleep-deprived. Expert breakdown. Dr. Matthew Walker, world-renowned neuroscientist and author of Why We Sleep, puts it plainly, men who sleep 5 to 6 hours a night have testosterone levels of someone 10 years their senior. Let that sink in. One bad week of sleep can age your hormones by a decade. And the worst part? You won't even realize it until it's too late. You'll feel more irritable, foggy, low energy, and worst of all, less like a man. Walker's studies at UC Berkeley showed that testosterone drops by as much as 15% in healthy young men after just 1 week of restricted sleep. What most men get dead wrong. We've been trained to think more hours, better sleep. But here's the kicker. Quantity does not equal quality. 7 hours of sleep disrupted by phone alerts, ambient light, or restless tossing can be just as hormonally damaging as getting 4 hours. You might be lying in bed for 8 hours, but your deep sleep may barely last 30 minutes. Here's how modern men are cheating themselves every single night, and they don't even know it. Modern sleep disruptors. 1 screen time before bed, scrolling Instagram or checking emails. Your phone's blue light suppresses melatonin, the hormone responsible for sleep onset. But more importantly, it delays your body's entry into deep sleep, where testosterone surges. 2. Inconsistent sleep schedule. Going to bed at 10 p.m. one night and 1 a.m. the next wrecks your circadian rhythm. Your body's hormone clock gets confused, and testosterone output tanks as a result. 3. Light pollution and bedroom clutter. Streetlights bleeding through the curtains, glowing power buttons, or even cluttered furniture can signal to your brain that it's not time to rest, keeping you in a state of low-grade alertness. 4. Hidden stress. Even if you're lying down, if your mind is racing, thinking about work, relationships, or bills, cortisol rises. This stress hormone competes with testosterone, keeping it suppressed while you sleep. Real-life story. The night I changed everything, I used to think I was getting enough sleep. 6 to 7 hours most nights. But I was also falling asleep with YouTube auto-playing, phone buzzing with late-night messages, and a ceiling light I'd sometimes forget to turn off. I'd wake up groggy, unmotivated, and disconnected, sexually and emotionally. Then I read a study about how blue light exposure after 10 p.m. can delay deep sleep onset by 60 to 90 minutes. That was my light bulb moment, so I did a full reset, removed all electronics from my room, got blackout curtains, bought a simple white noise machine, committed to a fixed sleep window. 10:30 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. After just 2 weeks, my deep sleep doubled, measured via a sleep tracker. My morning erections returned, and my libido came roaring back. It was like flipping a biological switch. I didn't need a supplement. I just needed better sleep. The science behind the fixed deep sleep is regulated by the body's glymphatic system, which clears toxins from the brain and restores hormone balance. It is also when growth hormone and testosterone peak in production. But here's the catch. You can't force deep sleep. You have to create the right environment for it to happen. Fix your sleep tonight. If you take only one action from this entire video, let it be this. Power down all screens at least 60 minutes before bed. No TV, no phone, no laptop. Make your room pitch black and slightly cool, 18 to 20 degrees Celsius or 64 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Stick to a regular bedtime, even on weekends. Your hormones love consistency. Wind down with low stimulation activities. A warm shower, light reading, meditation, whatever soothes your nervous system. Bonus tip, track your sleep. Use a sleep tracker, ring, or app to measure how much deep sleep you're actually getting, not just how long you're in bed. If you do nothing else tonight, just turn off your screens an hour before bed. Your testosterone, your libido, your brain, they all depend on it. Drop a comment below if you're going to try this for the next 7 nights. I promise, you'll feel like a different man. Habit 3, the booze bomb, alcohol abuse. Truth bomb. Alcohol decreases testosterone, disrupts sleep, and floods your body with estrogen-like compounds. Triple threat effect. 1. Liver overload. Focus shifts from hormone production to detox. 2. Estrogen boosters. Beer and cocktails often contain phytoestrogens. 3. Sleep disruption. Even one drink can affect REM cycles. Scientific proof. Studies show that men who drink heavily have 20 to 30% lower testosterone on average. Client case. A 42-year-old engineer cut back from 5 drinks per week to 1 and started sleeping deeper. Within 3 weeks, he reported harder erections and more morning arousal. Smart alcohol strategy. Drink only 1 to 2 times a week. Choose clear spirits, vodka, tequila, with 0-calorie mixers. Stop drinking at least 3 hours before bedtime. Leave a comment if you're ready to cut back on booze for better performance. Habit 4. Cardio overkill. Wrong exercise, 1800 to 2400. Misconception. More cardio can better health reality. Chronic cardio, like daily long runs, increases cortisol, which kills testosterone. Scientific insight. Cortisol and testosterone are antagonists. When one rises, the other crashes. Look at this comparison. Marathon runner, thin, low testosterone. Sprinter, muscular, high testosterone. Why? Short, intense effort equals testosterone spike. Long, steady cardio equals hormonal burnout. Best exercises for erections. Heavy compound lifts, squats, deadlifts, bench press. HIIT workouts. 20 minutes max walking. Yes, brisk walking boosts T2. Personal example, I switched from 5 times a week treadmill jogging to 3 times a week weight training. Not only did my body improve, but my libido went from flatline to full throttle. Hit that like button if you're ready to swap your treadmill time for testosterone-boosting lifts. Habit 5, the silent killer, chronic stress surprise. Fact, your brain doesn't know the difference between a deadline and a tiger. Constant cortisol equals 0 erections. Stress shuts down reproduction, literally. From an evolutionary standpoint, your body says, now's not the time to make babies. Signs, you're cortisol loaded. You wake up tired, can't focus. No morning wood. Fix your mind, fix your manhood. Box breathing. Inhale 4 seconds, hold 4, exhale 6. Daily mind disconnect. 10 minutes of meditation or a nature walk. Journaling. Let your mind dump its worries on paper. Real story. One client added just 5 minutes of deep breathing before bed. In 2 weeks, his sexual anxiety melted away and his performance skyrocketed. If stress has been silently killing your drive, comment below with, I'm taking back control. Bonus segment, one simple 7-second daily trick. Did you know? There's a 100% natural technique you can do in just 7 seconds a day that directly targets the root cause of ED. It's not a supplement, it's not a pill, and yet it's been shown to dramatically restore erections by reactivating key blood flow pathways. Check the pinned comment or scan the QR code on your screen to discover it now. Conclusion and final tips. You don't have to accept weaker erections as your new normal. You're not broken. You're just following a set of habits that sabotage your hormones. Let's quickly recap. 1. Cut the sugar. 2. Fix your sleep. 3. Moderate alcohol. 4. Lift, don't jog. 5. Manage stress daily. These 5 shifts can reboot your testosterone and reignite your confidence. But remember the walk, don't run. Principle, don't try to fix everything at once. Pick 1 or 2 changes. Stick with them for 3 weeks, then stack the next one. Now I want to hear from you. Which habit are you changing first? Drop your answer below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more no-fluff advice on becoming your strongest self. Thanks for watching.